Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Just Simply Sports here with me. I am Kaja. If you're new here, I welcome you. Like, subscribe. If you are not new, you've been here. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's get into some NFL football. More specifically, New York Giants football, because Daniel Jones had a press conference earlier today, and it just sounded like he just knew it was over. I'm going to play a little bit of it, but if I'm being honest, you guys, I don't think Daniel Jones is solely responsible for the reason that the New York Giants are looking the way they look this season.
The opportunity to play for the New York Giants was truly a dream come true, and I'm extremely grateful to the Mara and Tisch families for the chance to play here. The Giants are truly a first-class organization, and I have nothing but genuine respect and appreciation for the people who have built it and who helped carry on that tradition. I've met so many special people and created relationships that will truly last a lifetime. Thank you to all my teammates, coaches, and staff that have done so much for me these past 6 years. There have been some great times, but of course, we all wish there had been more of those. I take full responsibility for my part in not bringing more wins. No one wanted to win more games worse than me, and I gave everything I had on the field in my preparation. Of course, this season has been disappointing for all. And of course, I wish I could have done more. I'm 100% accountable for my part. I did not play well. I did not play well enough consistently enough to help the team get the results. The reality of the NFL is it's hard to win games and requires consistent performance from everyone involved. We didn't do that well enough, so the idea to change something happens, and I understand. I love the game. I love being part of a team. I'm excited for the next opportunity and know that there's a lot of good football in front of me, and I'm excited about that. To all the fans,
You know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I've been following Daniel Jones's whole entire career back from college to when he first got drafted, because that would be a lie. And I like to be honest. But what I will say, in just watching him, like the past 2 seasons, one thing I will always give him credit for is always being accountable. I've never seen a press conference where he threw anyone under the bus. He always spoke about himself, and taking full responsibility when the team did not win games. Now, I remember, I think it was last year, earlier this year, when Cam Newton made the whole conversation about with Brock Purdy, I believe, and it was game changer versus game manager, and the whole thing went viral, and it like started this whole big conversation about, what makes a game changer, what is a game manager. With all due respect, I don't think that Daniel Jones is a game changer. I think he's a game manager. There are some people I feel like that change the game, and I'm going to use Saquon Barkley specifically, and I feel like the sole reason that this team went all the way downhill is karma. I mean, the way they went about Saquon Barkley, how ownership and management spoke about him and not wanting to pay him was absolutely disgusting. He was a huge reason, if you ask me, the biggest reason why your team was having success, yet you did not want to pay him. You wanted to pay your quarterback. I get that, because most people feel like the quarterback is the most important part. For me, I say it's the coaching. I think the coaching is the biggest thing. Now, you knew that he was not a Patrick Mahomes, a Lamar Jackson caliber of talent. He is talented, yes, but he needs other pieces around him. When I think about the New York Giants, I cannot think of anyone who stands out to me. I'm like, wow, like that player right there needs to get an extension. He needs to get. I can't think of anyone who stands out to me. I don't really. I've watched some of their games, not because of the Giants, but because of who they were playing against. But I'm like, the team as a whole on a defense, the defense is okay. The offensive line is okay. You can't expect someone who, I don't want to say mediocre talent, because he's still an NFL player and he still has to be talented enough to get there. I acknowledge that and I respect it. But I'm going to say, if you have someone who, not mediocre, who is average, has an average level of talent, you cannot surround them with average talent, if that makes sense. I said it at the quarterback position, because there has to be some place, somewhere of elevation in order for your team to have success. Now, I always say, and I say this every time in any video, I don't care if it's NFL, I don't care if it's NBA, in order for your team to have success, starts from the top all the way down. A lot of people are giving Brian Dable a pass. Why? Brian Dable, Coach of the Year. Brian Dable made his name working with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, whether or not you agree with me that he is the MVP, is an exceptional level of talent. He did not take someone who was mediocre and open the floodgates. Josh Allen, like Patrick Mahomes, they already have a certain level of talent, like exceptional at that. So when you are a coach and you work with someone who is like a diamond in the rough, or a generational talent, if you want to call it that, it may make you seem like you're better than the rest. If I'm being honest, I don't think Brian Dable should be exempt from taking any heat or criticism with how this team has looked this year. You are the head coach. Maybe your gift and your specialty is in the offensive coordinating, and maybe you're just better there as opposed to being a head coach, because it's not like the team looked great on either side. You know what I mean? Like, people are still winning, you're still losing for the most part. So it's not all on Daniel Jones. It's just really not. Now, a great coach to me, and I think people forget this, I feel like a great coach, in my opinion, is someone that can take the best of whatever they have around them and still find a way to win. Mike Tomlin, I know everyone, may not necessarily like the Steelers or agree with the whole quarterback competition thing, him putting Russ back in, and Russ we trust. I always say that, but they're winning. He always finds a way to get to the playoffs every single season, with a quarterback, without a quarterback, with subpar quarterback talent, with better quarterback talent. Like, he still finds a way. And it's through that defense. So if you know that you have a quarterback who is not the best, for me as a coach, if you want to give a coach a pass, that coach to me needs to find other ways of elevating the players that you already have, find a way to make it work for yourself and still win a game. Mike Tomlin does it. To me, that's a great coach. To me, the Cleveland Browns, their coach, I believe, Kevin Stefanski, who last season went through, I believe, 4 or 5 quarterbacks, and still found a way to win. I mean, they called Joe Flacco from the freaking couch, and look at what happened with him. Even before they got to Joe Flacco, they were still looked a lot better. You see what I'm saying? Aside from that, who else? Coaching wise, I use Kyle Shanahan. All right, they went through how many quarterbacks this season? I think it was Jimmy Garoppolo, then it was Trey Lance, and then Brock Purdy came in, and they still found a way to win. That to me is the mark of a great coach. You know what you have around you. You know what players you have. You know what talent they have. Their you know their limits. You know what and you know how to get the best out of them. This to me is shameful. I feel like the entire organization needs to just up and go. Daniel Jones, I think at this point he's hit a wall. And think about it. Think about the Jets organization. Zach Wilson they ruined Zach Wilson's confidence. Just ruined it. Just ruined him, ruined him, ruined him, ruined him. He came into number 2 overall, and now he's like third string, I believe, for Denver Broncos. So he'll probably, I don't know when he's going to get a chance again. We'll just have to see what happens. But again, they blamed Zach. Oh, we're quarterback away, quarterback away. Now you have Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers, and the team looks even worse. They're losing even more games. But what happened? I thought it was just Zach. What happened? You know what I mean? So many things in that organization are wrong. It was never going to be just Aaron Rodgers coming in, Patrick Mahomes coming in and saving the franchise. You can't expect one person to do every single thing. That'll go but so far. But back to Daniel Jones. I look forward to seeing him if he goes someplace else, where he ends up, and how that works out. I really, really do. And I look forward to seeing if the Giants decide to blow the whole thing up. Like I said on my channel the other day, let go of everybody. Start over. Bring in Shador, get Dion, and revamp this whole entire situation. New York is a huge, 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 huge market. You bring those two in. Dion knows how to coach. He knows how to align himself with a great coaching staff. And again, hey, it's his son. So he's not going to watch his son fail, if nothing else. Like, he doesn't want to fail himself. But this right here, to me, it's sad. I actually feel bad for Daniel Jones. I'm not someone who rocks his jersey, but I can appreciate and respect him being a class act, accepting accountability, and never throw anyone under the bus. That's all you can ask from a person. I'm all about accountability. If you're wrong, you didn't play your best, you say it, you own it, you stand in it, and he has done that. I wish him absolute best, and I look forward to what happens with him next. And I do think that the New York Giants will just blow this whole entire thing up. What do you guys think, though, about Daniel Jones and New York Giants as a whole? Do you think Shador and Dion can revamp this whole organization and have a little swag to it too? Let me know what you think in the comments. Of course, I respond. Have a great day, you guys.